and you'll never drink again.
Oh, God, help us. All right. It's very high tech here. So welcome to...
Cooking with Kim.
That could be the title.
Cooking with your mouth open.
Hey,
No,
your
wait.
mom, it's
No,
me.
Eating with your mouth full.
Don't eat with your mouth full.
Laughing with your balls out.
Hey, this is a family show.
Family Feud.
Well, meanwhile, they just told me the story about Family Feud. Well,
So offensive.
it's
Anyway.
very offensive. So, hello. These are my guests today.
Hi, I'm
Craig.
Frank Anthony Polito.
Frank Anthony Polito. Craig Bentley.
We're here from
He's the
the
son.
D.
Yes.
In town from the D.
Is there like a hand signal you do for the D?
No.
Maybe, I don't know.
No.
No.
In town from the D.
Yes.
So we're making some, what are we making today?
Today we will be making
Stuffed
Craig's
cabbage.
mother's. Is this Craig's mother's? No.
It's not
Craig's
really.
mother.
I thought it was, and she never.
I dropped
to be
the
a
ball.
part of
Polish
I dropped the ball and I
tradition-
didn't get the stuffed cabbage recipe. So we're gonna make one and I'm gonna tell you if it's right.
Yeah. My
In
mom's
the-
already said no.
In
But
the tradition of the Bentley Polish family,
yeah.
we're making Golumpki.
I know,
Golumpkies.
I don't get confused. Bentley's not a
Golumpkies.
Polish name. But
Golumpki.
Yeah. And I actually found this recipe online and then tweaked it. So here goes nothing. Basically, what we have, the fellas are going to work as I'm telling you what we have so far. We have, what you need?
Cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna shred some cabbage
it could be
with this
important.
knife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the cabbage recipe. In here we have 1.25 pounds of ground beef and
No pork halal. Pork.
what the hell?
I don't know. He's just making stuff
Oh
up.
God,
This
this
is
is
what
gonna
I
be long.
see what I deal with. I said that on another show.
1/8 of a cup of pork ground. Yeah, so we'll put that out of the way. Then we have to that, we're going to add a whole bunch of stuff. But this is the mise en place, which Frank was like,
Mise en scène.
and I
No,
said,
mise en place.
and I didn't know what mise en scène was, really.
So
Oh,
I'm getting the leaves
Like
here.
these,
I'll eat that
like
one.
this, shredded like this,
no, shredded.
like smaller.
I would make it like
Yeah.
almost like dice,
Like
right?
dice.
Yeah.
Oh, not.
I would think so.
I
like
would
So
dice.
I'm trying to get these leaves off of here. This is not a big head. This is a pretty small head.
That's what she said.
As opposed to Family Feud. You're not telling the Family
Who
Feud
We
said-
story.
like big heads in the Polito.
I don't
family
care
family.
if he's short as long as he's
Blank.
blank.
Yeah.
So fill in the blank, what would you say?
So yeah, right. And
Number
so
one
the
answer.
the contestant then said, as long as he's packing. And I was like, okay, this is a family show, and Mr. Steve Harvey was kind of like, wow, she went there, she said that. And then what was the number one answer, Frank?
Good in bed / 9 inches. Yeah.
Please, that's way too specific. I'm like, I like some, raw humor, but I'm like, this is the Family Feud.
So there's some
9
shredded
not
cabbage
X-rated
here. Shredded.
Love it. So put it, make sure you got, it's a half a cup. And look at this, they wanted shredded carrots. And honestly,
I could make a toupee
Oh,
out of this. Well, as I'm saying, I could use one.
You could.
no, you're beautiful. You don't need a toupee.
Where's Michael Lundy?
Oh my God, so a quarter cup. I thought it was a
Yeah.
quarter teaspoon. I got it.
Did I?
Oh my God, a quarter cup. You're gonna be shredding
Shit.
Wow.
for days.
All right,
This is gonna
well,
take a
Where would you
while.
like this?
You can put that in that bowl.
Mise en place.
Mise en place. And while I'm doing this, maybe what you can do is take some celery and dice it.
The D being Detroit.
You can add the rest of that
I
in there.
forgot
I
to
won't.
specify that.
I think
For
they
you
know.
Detroiters.
the D.
I feel like I'm an
There's-
honorary D.
D.
I think so.
I'm from
It
Big
could get
D.
confusing because I don't think do they really use that anymore. Dallas used to be the big D, but Detroit is just the D.
That's right. I
We
like it.
took it.
What am I
Take
doing
it.
with this?
You're gonna dice it, and I'm gonna need
Is it say diced or does it say chopped?
no diced. Only 1.5 tablespoons. And so be careful.
So a few years back, Frank and I were having a dinner party in our place
One and
on
a
Park
half.
Slope, and Kim was there, and she was helping out, and I had guests arriving, and I handed Frank, in the midst of all the craziness, a tomato, and I said, Frank, dice this tomato. And what did he
Notice
say?
he said dice this tomato. He didn't say, could you please dice this tomato? Would you please dice this
Well, there's
tomato?
no time for
Would you mind dicing this tomato?
niceties when your guests are arriving within minutes. sorry I offended you.
He's-
So what did I say? Frank diced his tomato, and what did he say, Kim?
How do you dice a tomato?
No, I said, didn't I just say what's
What
dice?
what is dice?
He did?
I think so. And I said, or how do you dice it? I think. And I said, you take the tomato
Celery.
and you dice it. I mean, like, it's.
I loved it because honestly, to see his frustration, I was like, you know what? It's all right. Just
Yeah.
take it. Just take it.
This
is what
smells
I'm
like
doing.
dirt.
So we have to make
Why would you-
we have to make a little bit of a confession because now and Kim is
Time are we
now
at?
way too long.
It's way too long.
5
This is gonna be the
minutes.
end of this segment.
But Kim, you know, she's now regretting the decision that we have a little bit of this.
Yes.
A little bit of bubbly.
That is the tip of this episode.
My buzz is worn
Do
off.
not give your guests champagne.
Otherwise, Frank won't shut up.
Otherwise, this is the segments you get.
That's right.
So, to be continued, and it'll all be done, and then we're going to just put it all together and assemble. Right?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna scoop and roll.
Scoop and roll. Scoop and roll, boys.
All right.
In your plaid.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, God. See, now I can't even get out. Stop, drop, and
All
roll.
right.
There's a
That's
shot
it.
of my ass. Lovely.
There you go.
Oh, God, help us. All right. Signing off.
Signing off.